Alright, we're back again. As you see, I didn't do anything without you guys. I ain't waiting and picking and choosing what to play. I don't have the capabilities of editing properly, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into our next one. Maybe this one will showcase more of the unlucky duelist's true potential. Just waiting to start. The last time was actually a pretty good run for us. As you've seen whenever I went and did the look down so you can see my past history with this, I actually got lucky 2 games in a row. Ooh, with Reform, who happens to be my favorite, so we're going to take him. I'm all about necromancy and recycling, and yeah. Like, one of my things about necromancy is I like Death Knights when it comes to World of Warcraft, but you can't. I like the Lich King better. I like the idea of reviving somebody, them having all their powers, and then you buff what's there. Recycle. Don't just take something and make something totally different. That's weird. Try to boost through here. There's no point in trying to work around my hero power this turn. I know a lot of people would have grabbed one of these guys because he's in here, but I'm not gonna pander to that. Just trying to get through this. I'm trying to get to a higher level because lower level stuff doesn't matter. I've tried to hang out down in low tier stuff to do it, and we can't do that. We can't play those games.
Don't tell the others.
And like I said, I can't edit, so I'm not gonna be coming in here and playing 20 games unviewed and then show one to you that happens to go in my favor. You're gonna get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're gonna take this journey together.
Oh, it's okay. We all
So this time, we will try to pander to our hero power. Next turn, we'll be able to upgrade and buy a minion. If that's what we desire. Might just upgrade and roll until we find something we like. Who knows? We'll figure it out once we get there. Let's see if we get 2 copies of everything as our option, so we only get 1 option each turn. You can either buy one of the duplicates or you can buy the 3rd option. So I'm going to take the 3rd option. Because I'll never get the 3rd one, and even if I do, what's the triple of this one? That worked out for us. But okay, at least we're going to tie. My whole goal is to either tie or win. Don't want to lose, and I don't really want to run the risk of being eliminated. So, this, sell it, useless anyways, and boom. We're on our way, guys. We're on our way. Just because we're starting out with pirates does not mean we're going pirates, by the way. I've learned pirates, and this is really difficult to do. Which, I don't know, about half of them are pirates, half are murlocs, so. Up. Yep. If we had hit either one of them, it would have been good for us, but instead we hit up. And we lose. Goal not achieved. Check. I'm not necessarily aiming to eliminate somebody. I'd be fine with them eliminating each other. There's no extra bonus points for that.
How's it going out there?
Don't want any of those.
Go ahead and hire one of these
I have to pretty
recruits.
much take this one.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
We're just loading up on damage. Absolute worst case scenario, this but puts the shield on this. Likely scenario, this puts the shield on this. And then this won't die until everything else is dead. This will die and take out a 1 health minion.
I think you can win this thing.
I could be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Avenge me!
They didn't have a choice, but there was something that we use. Oh. Did we call it, or did we call it? This game is going more along the lines of what I'm
You're
expecting.
good at this.
Now comes the interesting parts of this. This.
That one might make all the difference.
This. I don't want that too, but there's no way to do that right now. So we're just this.
I love catching some waves.
And we're going against Beast next, so literally this is going to be completely useless in this one. Actually, we'll do it like this. Much better. Yep, looks like we are doing Murlocs. So we won't be keeping him for too much longer. Especially because he'll put the shield on her. She'll turn around and put the shield on him. At our triple, which was literally the only reason why we were bothering keeping him.
Avenge me.
So nobody wants to lose a good minion to Rafam. So they keep her up front. That's an easy triple.
Avenge me.
Hints to anybody who's playing Rafam, save these. Just like the Tabby Cat that gets summoned in by this, and the extra Murloc that gets summoned in with the Tide Hunter. I think it's called. Save them. Don't always sell them.
You're good at this.
Because people will throw them out front, and they will actually become useful over time. We're only doing this so we can buff this too. Instead, I'm gonna be short one turn. Or actually, we get a triple, so maybe we'll get the health Murloc. Hope we can't be that lucky. Just got rid of our mech, so we're gonna go Divine Shield. Put this.
This last act of sacrifice is mine.
Are we dead set on Murlocs? No, but we got a pretty good option. These, honestly, they're not the best, but they will get us by. The only way I would ever keep these is if I was to get the 6-star pirate that likes to buff for every attack. The one you saw in the last video. So not so good with names. We got a cannon. I don't want to keep that. Because when are we ever going to hit a cannon first again? For real. There's some bad hits for us, I'll tell you what. At least that's the minimum amount of damage we could have took here. Yay.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and
Could
then.
do this in double Divine Shield, just to be funny. You know what? Why not? That'll aggravate some people. We might not win, but we're gonna aggravate somebody, and that's really what we
I
want.
like where you're going with this.
He's kind of useless, actually. Could sell him. Sell him. Buy him. But again, maybe we could play the cannon and put those guys around it, because that is kind of useful. But I'd have to figure out who else should sell him. Yeah, we're not going to use him. Go ahead and sell this too. We're going to pander. We're going to be that guy. This. Let's see what. That's for later. Nothing good. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna go up a tier next.
You're
Worst case
doing great
scenario,
out there.
this attacks, sets this off, and bubble shields these two guys. That would be absolute doo-doo. We do not want doo-doo. That's part of the reason why I don't ever run these. But it'll always trigger them. cannon lasted longer than I thought it would. Yeah, I'm not worried about this guy at all. Like, Deathwing is just, he's nowhere near as good as he used
Nice
to be.
work out there.
He's just not a
Keep
threat.
up the pressure.
Blizzard nerfs way too much. I'm gonna sell out. What can I say? Poison! I love poison, Eddie. Sorry, is that a copyright? Could I get in trouble for that one? Let's not say that again. Just in case. It's down here. For days. I want to get that, honestly. We're gonna lose the next fight, but it'll be. If we somehow won the next fight, it would be a fluke. We should not win the next fight. That'll mean that this guy's destined to lose if he loses this fight. And then you might as well expect to see him eliminated by the next 2 turns. Our question at this point is, what are we destined? Are we destined for top 4? Because I've come to the conclusion that Blizzard knows who's going to win before the game starts. So they already know who they got to.
Avenge me.
Even if they're not necessarily watching. Should I not get? We could, instead of going for an actual family, we can actually just... What is it called? Azuri? That's what I like to call it. Looks like we're on track. We're set to take 7th. We're gonna take 7th.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger. You're down a minion and up a gold.
After all. Actually, yeah, I think.
The dog's out.
So have a taunt.
You're down a minion and up a gold.
It's here, slide this back here. Bada bing, bada boom, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna save this because I really want him. Probably the most valuable mech in the entire game. Next only to Mr. Cleve at 6. I understand some people might not feel the same way, but I'm sorry. Magnetic 2-4 with Divine Shield. There's nothing better than this. I really wish they hadn't gotten rid of the 3-4 Divine Shield taunt. I hate that they got rid of that. That was a really good mech. That's when they crippled mechs, is when they got rid of that. Ooh, no good. And of course we don't get that time first. That would be asking too much. Shields up, guys. Get that Divine Shield off. 3. That's dirty. That is dirty. 3 cannons. Oh man.
The battle is really raging out there.
We're gonna take this. I'm gonna take this too for the future. And we're gonna sell out. Triple. I was hoping for a triple.
Exactly
down.
what you were looking for.
What do we get? That's a pretty big part. Once we get the buffing. Let's take him. I just wish we had a good mech. Cause I don't want that. That's doo-doo. Nobody likes doo-doo.
I love catching some waves.
He like powers up pirates. We're not gonna be able to keep him forever at this rate. But we have to try not to die this turn too, so I don't know. I don't intend to keep him. No, we'll do him right here. Only reason why I got him here is for cleave, purposely. I know a lot of people like to put them up front and say, oh, if they cleave, they'll hit everything up here. It's like, well, why would I want that? I want them to hit back here, take out the absolute weakest. Yeah, he'll do the most damage if he survives, but he's not really useful in combat. I'd rather survive the combat and do 3 damage than to lose the combat with a potential of doing 10. Like, that's just not the way I roll. It's a good hit for us. Would be better to hit one of the rats early, but more shields. Shields for days. Oh, that was terrible. That didn't happen. Oh. Rats. Oof. Good. Oh. Bad. No, it isn't. Oh yeah, we're done. And 7th. Did I call it? The 7th? Yes. Called it exactly. Alright guys. This has been the second one for the unlucky duelist. This isn't going to be a random trend. Trust me. You're going to get to see more and more of that happening. So that happens a lot more often than what you got to see in the first episode. That was a fluke. So yeah, just get lucky. Wait for it. As I can show you real quickly too. This was basically my winning party 2 games in a row. With Reform. I went Dragons. Wholeheartedly. Won it hands down. No problem. So, yeah, I know Reform can do it, but we just was not... We couldn't settle on anything because we couldn't get anything to work with. Once they seen us going for this, we stopped getting Murlocs. Whenever we was trying for Pirates, we couldn't get the Pirates. They was only putting us against Beast. We decided to hang on to a few Beasts. They started going back to others. Mechs, I think it was. Yeah, it was Mechs that finished us off, so we couldn't do Mechs. You know, that's the whole thing. You're not able to complete if you are not the one that's supposed to win. You do not get what you need. You're going to get every other. So you have to choose, do I buy literally one of everything to come to have the options? If you do that, then you're going to lose anyways. Period. Because you're spending all your coin on literally everything in the hopes that you'll get something. You can't do it. Just go into it blind. Some people have actually been quitting the second that they see it because I can tell other people have noticed it. You can know within your first 2 hands. Like in our first hand, we only got the guy that's going to decrease. Well, there's a small chance there. That's probably like a 30% chance that you can still pull off a victory if you got him. But if all you got was the little mini bots that's going to die and can bring another one, or Divine Shield Taunt, that's literally your only options, you're going to lose. Just go ahead and quit and start over. Like, don't waste your time. If you want to try, you might can get lucky and score in the top 4, but it's not very likely. And I'll show you that as we go through this. You'll get to see the side of Hearthstone that you don't get to see with other YouTubers. The ones who only really want to post when they win or when something crazy happens for them. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And trust me, there's a lot of ugly. I've got a few choice words to say to Blizzard, and I intend to actually acknowledge that in some of my videos coming up. So, tell them some things that would be useful that if they actually implemented would be helpful for us all and make the game more fun. So, let me know what y'all think. Leave some comments and some things I could do differently. Sorry I don't have a video feed, but I'm not that pretty to look at anyway. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you're enjoying it. Peace.